So you started off back in, well, how many years ago was it, Bruce, when you came out with the Beatles on VJ?
Beatles on VJ came out in 1998. So I guess over 22 years ago.
And that was the first one, right?
That was the first one. And the idea was that I was going to do one book on the Beatles with their records on VJ. It would be a footnote in Beatles history. Maybe collectors would enjoy it. Maybe historians would enjoy it. And that would be it. And the book came out and got critical raves. And people were like, well, when are you going to put a book out on the Capitol records? Okay, well, I'll start a book on the Capitol records. And when I got to about page 450 in that book, I realized it was going to have to be two books. So one covered the singles, one covered the albums. But even before that book was published, people were saying, what I really like are the Beatles records on Apple. So you need to do a book on the Beatles records on Apple. So, okay. So the next thing I know, there's this whole series of books. It went from one book to now I'm up to my 12th book on the Beatles. So,
oh, wow.
And I've retired twice from doing Beatle books.